right in the heart with a silver bullet.
So here's the, I guess, lesson. I can't even say number one, but it's definitely up there. Um, get a DNA test. It's unfortunate that we got to say that, but that's the reality. Like, there have been too many situations where men found out after the fact that the child wasn't theirs. You've had guys die and the child found out that, that's not their father, right? You've had situations where men have signed birth certificates and bonded with the children, and years later find out, yo, that's not my kid. Sucks. You've had people say a kid isn't yours when it is because they don't want you to be the father, right? You've had women who just didn't know. They were that active in the bedroom that it could be this person, it could be that person. Hmm. You've had men who went to jail behind things like that. You have men who've man lost a lot behind things like that. And even nowadays, when you have um, like the DNA testing, you know, testing for like ancestry, you've had people pop up and find out that their father isn't their father, or they have other siblings out there that they didn't know about, that type of thing. Or the family has been hiding the truth for this for extended period of time because, hey, let's just not tell a kid like they're a kid, so we're just gonna let this pass, and hopefully when they get grown they don't care, right? Because we raised them, that type of situation. For the guys, I would say this. um I would say you don't have to tell people you want a DNA test all the time. Like, sometimes, you can be right that that's not your kid, and sometimes you can be wrong and that's that isn't your kid. So at this juncture in life, you can do the testing on your own. You don't have to, tell anybody. You could just order the test, swab the baby, turn the test in. Nobody's gonna know. If it's not your kid, then somebody's gonna know. But if it is your kid, you're done. And the reason I have to say that is because sometimes people want to tell because something, may not feel right, or something's not added up, or you've been cheated on, and all you're gonna do is create a big situation. Some of you guys, you're gonna get into an argument about, that not being your baby, and then people might guilt you into not taking the test, and or you might just run off and just say, I quit. I'm not dealing with this because I don't know the truth. It's just a big mess. So ultimately, just do it on your own. Um, because I remember there was a study. It was like 30%. 3 out of 10 people, even in the family court system, there were places where it was 3 out of 10 where paternity was, at question of paternity fraud. Well, they're about to put a guy, they saying he's the father legally, but he's not the father genetically, right? So you have to avoid things like that and do it early. Sometimes when you go to court, they'll make you take a DNA test now, but some of you don't realize that, you know, you don't have to wait until you go to court. You don't have to wait that long if it's that big of a deal for you. So one of the major first steps is, like I said, get tested. There have been a lot of bad stories about guys finding out later. Catch you on the next one. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna say it again.